fucking freaking out.
Evlo's little.
Wait,
token.
shouldn't those two also get advantage now because they have
Is my mic working
undergone
now, guys?
inoculation?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we've been able to hear you the
No,
entire
no,
time.
I'm asking stream.
Oh.
I am very sorry for the audio. Whoops, my bad. Oops.
So, hold on. This is an excellent question I feel like I should point out now. Shouldn't Evlo and Ashliel also make this check with advantage since they've undergone inoculation?
That's a little different. It's, being part of being living here gave you the advantage and stuff. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Just a second. So because you're a human from this specific land, you are resistant to the mirage and stuff, which is why you have an advantage against them.
Nikki?
Yeah.
Am I just paranoid again?
Basically, yeah, you're basically paranoid right now. So, like, so Evlo and Frost, and Arroyo. So you three are a bit frightened, yeah.
God, fuck.
I like that it's like plus frightened. So with that, you guys are, the three of you are going to be very quiet individuals. You guys will be seeing strange things off in the distance. You guys will be unable to. The trees will look like they're actually moving on their own. The sand will make shapes and things as you're walking. And that will be most of your journey for like a few hours at least.
Before you settle into VR, can you move the curtain and turn the heater on?
Woo.
If I notice any of them,
oh yeah, make a perception check.
Yeah, because
Who?
Whoever is like, if they're paying attention and everything. The rest of you guys are, the four of you are fine. You guys are like, you guys won't actually see anything.
Yeah, because I probably would have remembered, like, this is bad place. This makes people be scared. I was wondering if I could roll with advantage on that check too.
Nah, I'm not. I failed that. Time to be paranoid. Kobold again.
Yep, paranoid kobold, Frost.
Everyone's out to kill me.
Make me some perception checks.
Alright.
So just a quick little thing for the rest of the people in the stream. I am really sorry for the first 15 minutes of silence. But to explain some things that have happened.
I don't see
they're
shit.
They're leaving the city. They left the city of Anira.
Oh, we're all doing
perception
checks?
Towards,
no, I think the people who failed the saving throw were doing perception checks.
So they're heading towards their bounty for a moment so they can go and get some ancient artifacts from the Duragar. From the Duragar history in my setting. They're finding some ancient artifacts and then returning them to their rightful owner, causing relations with the current city they're with and with the nation of the Duragar or the city of the Duragar, so they can have trade relations, stuff like that.
Frost is over here fucking freaking out.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
Fuck
so,
you. I booze.
So perception 18 and.
I probably did not need to roll one, but
Evlo, when you look at your, you're just sitting in there, and you and Arroyo are like having an almost staring contest while you're both like kind of shaking in your boots. Arroyo just looks like horrified, but you look at him and you see that his like, it's almost like his eyes are getting bigger, and then his tongue sticks out and smacks his eye, and it looks like his tongue just goes right through his eyeball, and he starts like, all of a sudden he doesn't have eyes anymore, and it looks like he's licking into his interior skull, and you're like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh god.
Looks horrifying. Frost, as you're looking around, you see like a tree start like sprinting like it's a cheetah at the cart and like towards you, and then it goes through the cart like it was nothing, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, huh? And then you see another tree chase another tree and then tackle it to the ground and start eating it.
This is fucking creepy as shit. Why am I dealing with cannibal trees?
It's very strange. All right. As the day gets closer to the end, you guys set up camp for the night.
Oh.
Campfire scene. Haha. Let me grab the light.
Campfire song.
So, Nikki, with my perception check of an 18, do I notice if any of them are frightened or no?
Oh, your fucking teammates are fucking blitzed.
Yeah, no, we're tripping. We're tripping. There's not an easy way you can hide that.
Can I tell which one's the worst?
They're all pretty bad.
Alright, okay.
How bad these fucking rolls are.
They're-
Frost is fucking
Yeah, they're
cracked
all
out.
really messed up right now.
Okay, I'll just walk around hitting each of them with a lesser restoration. Because I remember we talked about this curing them,
Yep.
right?
Yes.
Yeah,
You are no longer
so-
frightened, all of you. You are all free again. Everything's normal. The trees you saw off in the distance doing things, gone. Arroyo looks like a normal person now. Arroyo just looks at Evlo with relief, and he's like, walks up to you, and he says this. Your mask came to life and started consuming you. That's why he looked horrified.
Both of you kind of have something about eating.
Oh god.
It's based on what I roll. It's gonna be like, whatever the fuck happens, happens.
Fuck, I get cannibal fucking trees and Evlo gets mask eating him.
Yeah. Alright. So you guys are we're gonna actually I need perfect. So who is going to be first watch? And who is going to be sleeping? Who's gonna take first watch? It could be one or two of you.
Evlo will take first. Wait, did I get my rifle back before we left?
I'm pretty sure they're still tinkering with it.
Okay.
Oh.
I technically I have it in my inventory, but I don't have it.
Alright, well, I still have my Scalic rifle. It's still alright.
Your Scalic rifle is fine. Your other weapons are good.
I'll take first watch with Evlo.
It doesn't have a resource consumption right now. That's fine, because it doesn't technically have one. Alright, so Evlo is taking first watch. Who is joining him?
Ghost,
Hey,
you're Ashliel.
Evlo, do you still have your guard dog?
Jackson, you're being called.
I do.
Right.
I'm coming.
Are you two here?
Me? Yeah,
Alright.
I'm here.
You guys can chat about as y'all taking watch, and then make me perception checks, and I will
Ghost.
let y'all have your...
He fucking passes out.
Want to give me advantage? Evlo?
I just want to describe that
don't think I
Fizzle
can
is basically Slav squatting next to the fire.
Technically, through the help action, yes, you can, but it's up to Nikki if they'll allow it.
You can either do that, or roll each.
I'd rather just I'd rather. Okay, I have a +9 to perception,
Like a
DP.
roll.
You Slav squatting, you're
Good job.
Do you
It's
really
not
need that
needed.
advantage?
Never mind. I don't need it anymore.
Yeah, well, I have a +9 to persuasion, so.
Shut up, you tiny
Hey.
dragonborn.
Hugh, 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 Hugh,
Look,
Hugh,
Persuasion.
silver
Hugh.
tongues can be really helpful.
Persuasion gang over
All right.
here.
Evlo, as you're looking out in the distance, you don't really see anything. You guys can chat about too. Have fun talking. As I'm going to describe what Ashliel sees off in the distance. Ashliel, as you are chatting about with Evlo and having your little watch, you see off really, really far in the distance. A little hard to see, but with that crit 29, you see what looks like a large flying creature just flying. You guys can see the mountain range from where you guys are, and you see it flying past the mountain range and off and dipping down off like the, it looks like it's sliding down the mountain almost, but you see its wings are like flapping and stuff. You see it careening towards like something, and then you see a large, like almost like large wall of water just fly up into the air, or what would be water, because it just fucking rises up in the darkness. You can see it almost like a 20-foot like wall pops up. But that's what you see
Neato.
off in the distance. You're like, what the fuck?
Can I tell if it's like a battle going on, or is it like just
You just
like with the...
it's harder to tell due to it is like this is like
Night.
this would be like not exactly nighttime. This would be like this is sundown, so the sun is slowly careening down, so you can kind of see the outlines of them based on like the direction of the sun and stuff. So you can see the outline of like what would be the water and it going down the mountain. You don't see it fighting anything else. You just see like shapes of things happening and stuff. But you don't see what would be combat per se.
But can I tell what the flying creature was, though?
You would think it would be a dragon based on the size of it and the distance, but you're completely unsure because it could have been something else.
Alright.
As
Okay.
dragons aren't very common in this area. At least you never heard of any dragons being in the Scalic Dominion. Or fuck, the Deadlands. So, even Yoto would actually be able to tell you that there is no dragons have ever set foot in the Crystal Forests or the Deadlands itself. So, he would be like, maybe not a dragon, but he wouldn't be sure what it is either.
Okay. Alright. Yeah. That isn't... Well, do you see that? And I'll point it out to him.
There's Evlo's.
When you point it out, you see as you point it out, you see Evlo, you'll see like the wall of like, you'll see it like just landing into the water at the large like wall of what would be water and stuff, like making its large wall and then crashing down with the soft light that is coming from sundown and stuff. You're like, what the? But yeah.
What the fuck?
While we're kind of just waiting, I'm a commune. This is my first time communing with my god. So, I will cast Commune ritually, so it won't consume the spell slot. So I start to, I like a kind of, get into like a, get on my knees. I hate that, and start burning some incense, and I'll sprinkle some holy water over it, and I'll ask, are we expecting any very dangerous things along this quest that we are undertaking?
Oh, commune. Alright. So, what deity are you?
Vikara.
Vikara.
The one that is that
What the that's
is-
taking a liking to me.
yeah, that was Evlo's Dami mommy.
Okay. So what? So you were asking, is it going to be?
Especially dangerous along this quest that we are undertaking.
A lot of your journey is dangerous. But if you're asking if this is more dangerous than what you've already done, then no. But what is to come, perhaps, pretty dangerous.
Okay.
All is in the perspective of
Big enough to be menacing.
One second. It is big enough to be about. If you're not careful. Right.
Okay.
I
She'll brew some matcha tea and just sit on it for a few minutes. So, kinda. She'll offer Evlo some, like, do you want some matcha tea, my friend?
am alright.
Okay. Reckon, Evlo, well, while we've been traveling with the party for a bit, I don't know much about you. Like, how did the burn on your face happen?
That's something I'd rather not discuss.
Sorry. Is there anything about your past that you would like to discuss?
Not much to discuss. Sat in a cave for most of my life, and that's about it.
Ask him where he learned the dark arts.
Yeah, I wanna... can I roll an insight check?
Go right ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
I will stare into your soul. Oof. 14.
So are you're not being deceptive, are you, Evlo?
No,
No.
I'm telling the truth. Most
yeah.
of my life was lived in a cave.
Yeah. He seems like
But-
he's telling basically the truth. He's just not telling you everything.
Where did you learn necromancy, you little goblin?
That doesn't matter.
Oh, that's a hilarious story. That's
Nope.
for when you get to. You must increase your relationship score with this person.
Evlo will remember this.
If we'll remember this.
I'm pretty sure, like, Fizzle has, like, blinked out and is just unsure what even is going more, and he's just dragged around.
Sorry.
Just in and out of consciousness. He just turns on his brain when he needs to. Just pop.
All right. Yeah.
So-
all right.
After some more time, you do see the winged creature emerge with less of a wall of water, you're guessing, because it did fall down pretty flowing like. You watch it arise and head further south, actually, away from where you guys are. And then it gets a lot darker at this moment, and you believe you've spent enough time watching, and it might be the turn for the next peoples.
Does it seem like it, like, is it bending the water, or is it launching out of like a lake or?
It looks like it's
Ocean.
launching out of a lake.
Oh.
Alright, so. Alright.
Are you
so,
rotating in?
And which
now,
dir-
I get you guys are gonna be the ones who pick the next watch, so you guys get you guys get a bug whoever gets to watch next.
Another question. Another question is that what was it? I forgot. Let's wake up Morthakh and Arroyo.
You're gonna wait.
Yeah, seems like a good pair.
So
Evlo fucking runs away, phases out of the map.
Evlo has
So-
ran away due to paranoia.
Morthakh and Arroyo. Or element. Alright.
Hello, hello. Do any of you want some matcha tea while you wake up?
No. Fuck that.
No.
If you have a basin of
Dwarf
water
is-
for me, yes.
Dwarf is too busy
Oh.
getting drunk.
No, I do not. Good night.
At least I'm not a.
I know what my question was. Which direction are we heading?
Your other question was which direction? You guys are
That's
heading westward, northwestern-ish.
Okay.
I know on the map it looks like it's going northern, but that's just whatever. So, all right, Morthakh and Arroyo. I'll roll up perception.
Alright.
Arroyo sees nothing as he is distracted.
Attributes.
See his eyes darting towards you constantly.
And I am perceptive?
I am perceiving. Right. Oh,
So-
wait, no. You may. Oh, perception is. Oh, because you don't actually have. Okay. Okay, 17. That's perfectly good. It's a lot darker out, and even with your Doggall vision, as you are from the deep, you see a lot more than most people. Arroyo is having troubles looking at things as he's not as perceptive.
How tall is he again?
He's like 4 feet tall. He's like
I pat him on the head. Do not worry. There is nothing out there.
You see what looks like shapes really far at the edge of your sight, running. Look, you see one large-ish shadow sprint past the edge of your vision,
Sidor.
and then you see
Check.
3 more following it, like moments later.
I'm just gonna.
You're just gonna be like,
You know,
you think
I'm
something's
really
gonna
starting to
happen.
wish I'm really starting to wish I put the guard dog down.
I
I'm
think
just
we'll move
going to
in.
grip my weapon in readiness.
Oh,
Alright.
we're gonna get a night
Oh,
fight.
no.
We're gonna get a
Nice.
night fight. We gonna get a night fight.
My God, I hope not.
No.
Aw, night fights are fun though.
That's within
What
the
do we get?
range. So, once again, you see a creature. You just, like I described, you see that those creatures chasing each other, but they don't seem to come any closer to where you guys are.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
And also, your perception check. You notice that, you notice that the trees in front of you, a few trees that
Yeah.
you see soft, pulsating purple lines in them. And it looks like it's oozing. Like, it's like dripping from a certain point, but it's like softly glowing and it's purple.
I'm going to check it out.
Alright.
You sociopath.
Okay.
It's not sociopath. It's
You
literally.
psychopath.
It is now dark enough that this is now noticeable. That's why. Alright. So,
I
As you-
would have woken up the person that's native to this land, but
so Morthakh, as you walk up to this, make me a
Some saving throw.
can't save.
what would be a better one? Make me a medicine check.
Medicine?
Or arcana.
One. More.
Or actually,
medicine.
sorry, nature or arcana, something like that.
Nature or Arcana. Give me 1 sec to see. Oh shit, they're both bad. Fuck.
Yeah, but you're also not like extremely knowledgeable of like natural or.
Well, if it was
and
medicine, I would have had a
shit.
normal. I would have had it a little bit better. Fuck.
5. You're a little unsure, but there is one thing that does seem familiar to you, as the soft magic coming from the tree and the color of it is very similar to your associate's mask, as well as this, but it's a different color than what Fizzle is glowing.
Is it possible? Can I also roll in nature since I rolled an Arcana to see if there's something natureable about it?
Yes, you can roll nature to check if the natural side of it.
Yeah. All right. Normal.
No.
Oh
druid.
come on!
It's all good.
It was on 18. Fuck. Got nothing.
Tree. Well, I can give you this. You believe it's like the sap that's oozing it, rather than the tree bark itself is like glowing that way. You believe it is creating this purpley stuff. That's the only thing you can get out of it. You're not sure why.
Grab some of
Got
that.
an idea.
Grab some of it.
I got an idea. I'm gonna collect some of it, and I'm going to hold on to it for the Birdman to do a full
Analysis.
a full analysis. Yes, because he is our potion brewer or whatnot. So I think he might know what it is. Do I need to do a throw of any kind?
Hmm?
Do I need to do a throw to collect it?
Do you have empty vials?
I mean, I can just.
If I'm trying to remember correctly, I think you do have like empty vials of like healing potions you've used in the past, because I know your character does drink healing potions, or
I've drank 3 or 4 potions.
Your guys'
in
party drinks a lot of healing potions, which is hilarious to me. So yes, okay. With that, I will ask you to make me a sleight of hand.
Light of hand. Okay, it's dexterous, so it's an even playing field. Oh, come on!
All right, not horrible. You're you do collect it, and it does get on your hands, but your character's wearing what?
Heavy armor.
You're wearing full plate, so that has gloves and stuff.
Yeah, full
you watch
plate.
it like drip off of your gloves, and like you like shake your hand and like you're like ew. It doesn't. It just stains your fucking glove purple a bit.
Good.
It doesn't
to
touch your
know.
Dishwasher.
actual skin. So thankfully.
Well, I'll hold on to it while everyone is sleeping.
All right. So your thing eventually ends, and the next two people can be next people to be on watch.
I'm feeling generous to Fizzle, so I'm gonna wake up the. What's it?
Alright,
the
Royale's gonna wake
moth,
up Yoto.
and I'll wake up the Frost Man. Get up! Time for your watch.
Oh, God,
Put it
it's
ready,
not
put it.
already.
How do I put the sleep thing?
Click on your thing, go to
right click.
conditions.
Conditions. Okay.
There should be one called sleeping or asleep at the top
Just
of conditions.
try and vision resources auras identity. Fuck.
So you see your little when you click on your token on your left hand side, there's like that bar that says inventory, spells, features and stuff.
Okay.
Over here. So if you're looking at if
Yeah,
you
yeah,
just
spells
click-
and all that.
Yeah, go to conditions and click asleep.
Okay. Effects, biography.
Not on your not on your character sheet.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's not on your character sheet. It's
Just right click and it's the top of the right bar.
Oh, okay. Blind.
asleep. Oh,
Yep.
There you go.
There it is. Okay. Thank you. Sorry, I'm still learning quite a bit of this stuff.
Yoto and Frost. Alright. Make me perception checks as you guys are watching throughout the night.
You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and pop this use it on freaking
Alright.
on Yoto.
So plus, what are you guys at? 3, 4? Alright, so Yoto, you have now 21 in your perception. Frost is
Wait.
concentrating on helping you, so...
You can have more than 20? Yeah.
Roll
Because of-
total? Yeah.
Because of my
He
ability.
rolled 17 and adds 4 to
Oh,
the thing. Yeah,
so
yeah.
confused. I thought you meant like 21 in his attribute, and I was so confused. I'm sorry.
That's gonna be special items and stuff.
Oh, good. Anyways, Yoto, you see things. So many things. Just kidding.
How many things?
You see during, for the most part, during your session of time, and not much, you don't see very much. Every once in a while, the fauna changes, or the fauna run around. You're used to this, used to the nights here in the deserts. It is a lot calmer than usual. But you, as hilarious. So, with this roll, you it's getting a little lighter out. The moonlight is a little bright, but it is slowly reaching sunrise. You guys see off in the distance, well, at least you do, if you point it out. You see a caravan of large creatures, almost. They're off heading perpendicular to what you guys are heading towards, but it seems like they're heading towards where the two mountain ranges, the space in between them, there's a lake, or that you know of, and it looks like they're heading towards that lake-ish area, because you know there is further into the Deadlands in this direction, past the mountain ranges. Your character would know there's more stuff there.
Mm.
And past that lake is a little bit of smaller villages and stuff, and it but it looks like a caravan of like one huge category size beast, two large size category beasts, and yeah, like about 3 gigantic beasts, and it looks like there's other silhouettes on top of them. But they seem like they're just trudging along.
Yeah, I'm guessing this isn't like a raiding party riding war mounts. This is just people.
Migratory animals. Maybe.
The only thing you can perceive in this darkness is like the silhouettes, but they don't seem like they're heading towards you. They're just heading. It would be westward. They're heading towards, but they're heading not to the same area you guys are going. They're heading like in between the mountains, to the northern mountain, which was what you guys are going towards.
Are they heading south?
They're further south of you guys, heading the same direction, which is west. Yeah. Is that make sense, my friend?
Yes.
Doesn't seem to be anything concerning. You seemed rather... I guess just let's have some conversation between Frost and Yoto. Brett,
Yes.
you seemed rather, inclined to avoid your sibling the other day.
It is. Well, you know, it's been a while since I've seen most of them, so
Hmm.
you know how people tend to change after X amount of time has passed.
Yeah?
Telling him to the...
Okay.
Sorry, go on.
Was worried that, would they even want to see me? Or how that interaction would go? Should we have met? Things turned out better than expected. But what about you? You know, you got to come home and you got to re-meet your family members. Some of them older than I believe you remember.
It has been longer than I thought. However, this is new. There used to be more trees.
Yeah. Judging from your memory, I'm sure this place was a lot more beautiful than what we are currently looking at now. A lot less dangerous, that's for sure.
You clearly never researched the crystal trees then.
What?
Danger has always been a part of this place.
It must fit right at home for you then.
Hmm.
It was.
If I may be so bold as to ask, what was it like seeing your Empress again, the daughter of the man that had you killed?
It appears she falls more in line with how things were. Her father was incompetent and a coward. Had I not been interrupted that night, we may have been able to avoid whatever the hell he caused. But it appears there were those who conspired against my plan.
Hmm.
Most of them are no longer here.
So, what do you think's gonna happen when we finally run into this obsidian order?
The same thing that's happened to that bard when we climbed those stairs in the mansion.
They're gonna turn into a lich and attack us?
They're going to die.
Well, last time I checked, that that bard technically isn't dead anymore. So, a little bit of humor.
That bard was eaten by a wyvern. You don't come back
Oh,
from that.
That bard.
The lich, on the other hand, may become an issue.
Is it weird that I still have his hands?
Why do you keep them?
We already had this discussion.
Yes,
Pretty sure we did.
but if that lich gets a hold of them, she can bring that madman back.
We'll just have to make sure she doesn't get the hands. Not that I-
Regeneration, you only need, like, their DNA. And you can bring them their whole body back with regeneration and resurrection type stuff. Fun stuff.
It would be better to destroy them.
Yeah, you're
Runs
probably
less
right.
of a runs less of a risk.
You think I can convince Evlo to eat them?
I do not think he is a cannibal, only a necromancer. There is an open fire.
Nah, I think convincing Evlo to eat them would be funnier.
Yoto is slowly questioning whether or not his teammates are evil, or if they're actually just assholes.
What the fuck are you talking about? I'm lawful evil.
Pushing with, or just
And then-
pranksters.
Yoto's
Actually,
questioning.
evil, just pranksters.
No, Yoto's questioning the sanity of his teammates at this point. Not even at this point. He's been questioning the sanity of his teammates. Oh, God.
So how exactly did you end up apprenticing under the mage?
Oh, God. My stroke of luck, he ended up finding me.
Hmm.
So what did I get for being lost and having no sense of direction at the time? Regan comes stumbling into town one day and he decides he's gonna take pity on me. And from there, I've been learning under his tutelage. One of the few people I figured I could trust besides my family. And it's worked out well so far. Ended up meeting you guys after, and he ends up getting trapped in a mansion for fucking forever.
Hmm.
You talked draconic to him when I first met y'all, so what's your relationship with him?
I never knew who he was until we ended up in the mansion.
Stop breaking a map.
Evlo had to reload application.
No, Evno can't break map. Doesn't he actually kept just walking off the grid?
I've spoken that tongue since before I met your teacher. Becomes a necessity in my line of work, especially when dealing with prisoners.
Was curious. He seemed to have placed a lot of trust in you with my care.
Worked in his favor so far, hasn't it? Well, other than that damn platform.
Yeah. That platform was not a very smart idea on my part.
Hmm.
Alright. Morning awakens. Morning eventually comes. You all can click long rest now. If you need to, that is. So now it's a bed symbol and you can click short or long.
I'll take a long rest, regardless.
Yeah.
It's always
Might as
good to
well.
long rest,
We-
just in case.
We bullshitted all the way through Fizzle's watch. We didn't get to see Bird freak out on his own.
Yeah, I mean, he was just... He probably fell asleep... So... I kind of
I
want to
think
joke and
it's a
say he
good
fell
thing.
asleep, sloth squatting.
In your Adidas robe.
Ah, freak out.
Alright. Wait. I need something. I need you.
Who?
You.
Who's you?
You is cart.
Not
You.
So-
Why are we speaking to the cart?
Alright, so
the card is
as you enter this, get near the mountains, the terrain gets a lot more difficult. There's more almost new fauna or new flora starts arising, and it almost like covers the area and makes it a lot harder to make your way through. You may have to temporarily ditch your cart as you guys make it to the entrance of the cavern. Can you see your tokens?
Yes.
Let me know if you cannot see the token, which token it is, and I will replace it. I just need double checks. And you can see the whole map, right? You can see the whole thing?
Oh god, what?
I can
Fuck
see
yeah.
all the plants up to the stone wall.
Good. That's what that's what I need to hear. So as long as you guys can see everything on the map, that is what is visible to you guys because it is daylight. And yeah, the cave entrance is here. But yeah, the way ahead is a lot more dangerous on part, as you suspect. But feel free to make perception checks and other things as you trek your way.
Yoto, what the fuck are those plants?
Yoto, Yoto,
You know
can
what?
just Yoto looking at them, it's a little they are unnatural. The only things that look more somewhat normal to the fauna are the trees, but all of these purplish plants and plants with vines coming out of them that are every once in a while you swear is twitching.
Can I make...
This I'm going off of Yoto's perception check. He sees like some of them slightly twitching. The trees don't move, but some of the plants are either moving. The wind is softly there that you barely notice, and it's making them twitch, or they're moving.
I'm going to make a nature check
Yep.
on the plants.
This one
the not normal ones.
So you look at with a 15 there, you believe this is the cause of the magic from the magic overload that the explosion caused. Sorry.
Can I pick up a rock and like toss it at one of these plants to see what happens?
Pick one, and then
this one.
This one? Alright, perfect.
Shungy boy.
This one.
I don't like the sound of that. Perfect.
Alright. Roll me a strength check. As you're just tossing something, basically.
This bitch empty.
Yeet! You yeet this rock at this plant, and the inside of the plant, you see something stick out and like almost start like it crawls out of the lip the middle area and like starts like weaving around where it was smacked, and it's like this vine. You see it like almost like check the area where it was hit and then just go back in.
Oh, man-eating plants.
On the other plant, you see one of its things kind of slightly reach out. Like two of them are actually stretched out now. Towards where the rock like spell afterwards.
Hello, you got any fireball spells on you?
Many.
I would give the plants a wide berth.
I'm asking Evlo because Fizzle, you do not need to risk a chance of exploding from wild magic.
No, I will fucking do it. In fact, I'm going to catch Scorching Ray's 9th level spell. I'm joking.
With
Oh
Scorching Ray,
no!
you know,
Please
on
do
these-
light the plant on fire.
I do
Yes,
actually
using
have
magic
3
necessary
alchemist
would be
fires
totally-
still.
Actually, wait. Don't you have like firebolt?
No, I think
No,
The
that's Evlo.
cantrip.
I think that would still count. No, I don't. But I do have like 3 alchemist fires and a fuck ton of torches.
Yeah, point something out.
Evlo, do you have firebolt, or do you only have magic mimsel?
Mimsel.
I have fire. I think I have firebolt.
You want to see what happens when you light the plant on fire?
And I point something out. Everyone look around you. Why does it look like all these plants were planted
Like fucking
intentionally?
mines?
Like,
Yeah, it kind of looks like a fucking minefield. Also, what the fuck is that down there? Why is there the liquid goo juice?
Oh no, not the liquid.
Liquid goo juice.
So, actually, thank you
Roll
for
acrobatic.
pointing.
running there.
Pointing that out. I'm glad you actually noticed that as a you yourself noticed that. Okay, the trees are planted the trees look more natural, don't they? Compared to the creatures. Ashliel, you look out into the distance and you're like, wait a minute. Make me a history check with advantage.
Oh no.
No.
I'm having
Actually,
a
did your fucking empire do something that they shouldn't have?
Where do you think
Probably.
the obsidian assembly?
I'm having flashbacks.
Alright, Ashliel, you may have not been part of the obsidian assembly, but you do know some of the tactics that they taught. This is a natural landmine field. Basically, these are hazards. And if you don't know the exact ranges of them, but this is done before. This during the war against the Drow and the Duragar a long time ago, before the Crystal Wars started. This is something you probably read in the history books. These types of plants were bioweapons created to combat them in their own forests and inside caves and stuff. They would plant mutated creatures nearby so they could when they went out in the forest, they would get randomly grabbed while they're trying fucking weird biological warfare basically. But
can I roll
your own soldiers and stuff never did any kind of secret stuff. You heard that the Obsidian Assembly was a special forces group that was directly under the leader during that time, Irian. Yeah.
Different from his strike force, which was a bit more of a kind of like a shock trooper type of thing.
His strike force was a completely different thing. They were the ones hitting hard and fast. The Obsidian Assembly was more like spy stuff, espionage, planting traps, causing mayhem that is not seen as good anymore. Stuff.
Can I roll a history or nature check to see if I remember coming across any documents of maybe the Obsidian Assembly telling us what animals they planted or what plants they
You believe they
planted.
were all created by... You believe that these are a little different. You haven't seen anything like this or heard of anything like this. More than likely, they just took whatever... this may have been stolen technology from one of the labs that a scientist had in your place called Zariah. And you believe these are just mutated carnivorous plants.
Can I light a torch and toss it, like, into the whole area that opened up?
Make sure you consume the torch, though.
I use ability torch.
And click attack.
10.
Huh.
I cast torch. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Ignore that. That's a 40-foot radius of bright light.
About fucking gave everyone a heart attack except for me.
Yeah.
I cast torch. Yeet.
I cast non-magical fireball.
Fucking napalms me and you. Thank you, Yoto.
I'm guessing that misses. Do the plants have an AC?
The plants have something. I don't know.
Plants have an AC.
So you now
of
have
12.
9. Toss a torch. The thing grabs it and sticks it in. And you just see you see it just get snuffed out right away when it like drags it in at speed.
Hmm.
The vines move on this one again. This tree is normal. You're standing really close to it, I thought I'd tell you. Oreo jumps off the cart and moves forward.
I'm just gonna hug this tree since it's the only normal thing here so
What?
far.
Where are you going?
He's just moving forward, getting off the cart.
Hmm.
Alright. The map is yours. Go
Well,
ahead and move your characters.
time to sharpen your sneaking, boys, cause holy fuck.
Okay.
Right.
Fizzle, would you be able to... Do you think you could clear the path a bit
So,
of these ones here?
so Nikki, the cave entrance is to the very left, like directly opposite of us, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can fly us back and forth.
Yeah, but that takes time when
And
it would
energy.
literally be easier to just clear the path.
I mean, we
Mm,
could just
Fizzle
It's a-
is.
we could
gonna
just
look
try
at Yoto,
sneaking this way.
nod, turn around.
Yeah, but
And-
wait, let's
Hold on.
actually think about this, because we shouldn't be wasting energy that is useful. I think we should just allow me to fly back and forth.
You're
Like,
not going to
Or
be
I
able to
could
carry
just-
everyone here.
yes, I will.
Horse down.
No, that's
Or you
will
can
be-
just
Guys.
carefully walk through and
Or we can just do this. I can
Yeah,
just
but
basically
burning
make
them
us
solves
invisible.
the problem.
Burning
Burning
right,
them solves
random
the
voice in my head.
problem.
I should walk through it.
Do
Oh,
we
oh,
want to
I'm joking, I'm joking,
want
that
to
was a
risk
joke.
Fizzle getting wild magic though?
yes, that is also the problem. Why not just? Oh, I mean, we could either take. We have to leave the cart.
Just
Uh,
We can
gonna-
just do this. I can make us all invisible.
I
can
yeah,
also make
I don't
us all
think
I don't
that's
think
gonna
that
work.
works when
I don't
they're-
think that. Yes.
It
Yeah,
seems
I don't.
they grab.
There, have I ever heard of stories of how like these plants work or anything, Nikki?
too far in history on how they actually work. These are new, but you do believe they're just mutated plants.
Again, you're trying to block the simplest solution, which is to clear a bunch of them at once and no longer have to worry about them, thus giving us a pretty open path forward. We can deal with these easily, but like
How would we clear them?
fire,
Fire.
they are plant,
sounds right.
burn.
So which one did you burn?
Have you ever tried to
burned
burn
this?
Have you ever tried to burn a bush?
Yes.
It
You
lights on fucking fire.
No,
You burned
not
this one?
Not all plants just instant burn. Some of them have a
Yeah,
lot of
I know
moisture in
that.
them that snuffs the fucking fire out sometimes.
So
Oh, I know
mo-
that.
Most likely, these have a lot of moisture in them. Most likely, snuffing out the fire.
Time out.
And-
Before we use fire,
Just think of like,
Jonty, I'm going to need you to
logic.
look at something first.
What?
Dinky, I'm gonna hand him over the vial I got from the tree while we were on our way here. I want to make sure the trees don't fucking explode with the sap.
Oh.
You know what? Okay, sure. That'd be.
We don't need to say to another
that,
dimension
right?
again.
Morthakh hands over a vial to you, Fizzle.
All right.
While
For an
he's
kind
kind
of
of
sheet, Morthakh. Check your
sorry.
sheet in a moment.
Yep.
And you should have a new potion in a moment. I'll let you know.
Inventory.
Nikki, question. While everybody's kind of talking, I'll say, just give me 11 minutes. I will ask my god. Alright, I will do the same thing as I did last night, but since I have taken a long rest, I do not have that cumulative
it.
25.
It should be in your inventory now.
Why are we communing with gods? We could just.
Because we're very split. We should. I don't think we should dive right in from. I think it's a good idea.
All right. Okay. Can Morthakh, in your inventory, there's a vial. If you right-click it, you can click Send to Player, and you can send it to Fizzle. And Fizzle, roll me Arcana.
Okay.
Fizzle, send.
Hold on. Let me.
Trade request sent.
Yes. Bada bing. Bada boom. Holy shit.
So.
27. All right. With that 27, you inspect this vial. It is leaking a different version than a different like. It is a similar color to what Yoto's mask's colorization is now. All the cracks and everything. It's a brighter color than your own arcane lines,
Oh.
if that makes sense.
I don't like where this is going.
I mean, okay, hear me out. We blow up one tree, and it clears the entire field.
Though,
We don't know the
this-
blast radius.
that sap comes from the natural trees, not these planted creatures.
Yeah, but if we blow up the natural trees, we clear the entire field at
Yoto?
once.
I'm gonna be fucking blunt with you. I don't think we should set these trees on fire. I actually think we might set off an atomic bomb.
He's right, because think about it. They're in close proximity. We don't know how fucking wide the...
Can Fizzle see, by any chance, just that pool over there? Or is it just obscured by all this shit?
Probably obscured.
What?
Right now, we need to focus on the matter at
'Cause-
hand.
I have a theory now.
So, you can kind of see through
Oh.
the trees and stuff a little bit past, but make me a perception check if you want to actually, like,
Okay.
perceive certain things, and I'll actually show
Did
or
that-
tell you what it is.
Bada bing.
No. Through the flora and stuff, you kind of see weird, craggly, dark rocks that are not part of the mountainside.
Fizzle's
So-
natural curiosity is gonna take over and go out.
No.
He's gonna
God.
just start walking toward it.
I'm gonna grab Fizzle before he starts walking.
All right.
No.
One more thing. This is a puzzle.
Oh what?
This is
What?
a puzzle to get there.
Oh.
There's a there is you give enough time. You guys think there is a actual pathway there? Because they wouldn't have set up a minefield that they can't get through. Because how else would they be able to leave the cave?
What?
Yeah, no, I'm not
Wait.
about to play puzzle solver.
I think I might see it.
I
There is a path that is like you won't be encountered. Probably. The probability of getting hit by these things lowers.
I think I might see the pattern. So, can you
I
guys see
would
my cursor?
I would rather just clear them.
Okay, we can't do that because we don't know
The two
how
different
it will
types of players of D&D. One who just wants to blow through the quests, and the other one who wants to extra
Well,
solve
no, it's like okay. The thing is, these are plants. We can kill plants.
True. But you don't know what they
the plants
are.
may kill us. We
You know what?
really
We're gonna do
don't
this.
know. So
I mean, feel free to do whatever, man.
Morthakh, you might want to get away from here.
I thought we burnt that one.
No, it
Yeah,
did
we-
not burn. It is still very much alive.
let's see. How about this? I will.
I mean, I got my.
I will just end my commune
Hey, Frost.
and be. I will toss. Continue.
You see trees and plants.
Yep. I am not excited about this.
Brett, what are you doing? You're not going to try to walk that on your own, are you?
What? Too far away. Can't hear you.
Thank God. Someone finally did it.
Reason why I don't think we should just fucking throw fire is if one thing happens, the roots of the trees can probably be interconnected and go boom on a chain reaction.
Oh. Brett.
Oh, the fucking brilliant ass motherfucker.
Oh.
And then all the way down there, and then there. Oh, I see it! I see it!
Okay, so I wasn't the only one. but
Oh,
I feel like
yes, I do see it. Ashliel, like, immediately starts following him.
I guess we're doing that.
Oh boy.
She'll hug the outer edge, and then it's
What are-
a dive down.
Mr. Arroyo is also going to fall.
Don't,
Oh,
you idiot!
Alright. 1 second, stop.
Okay.
Right there.
Hold on,
So-
guys. Hold on.
As you get
Okay.
to about, I think you went like just around here, right? So is that about
Right here.
four?
Yeah, I was
So
gonna.
about right-
I meant
right
to
here.
go here.
Make a dexterity
Excellent.
saving throw, my friend. As
Uh,
something really quick fucking lashes out.
Okay. Dex save. +1.
So
Let's
how
go.
how
8.
how close can we get to the thing?
It's fine.
No, that is a fucking critical failure.
It's fine.
That's not fine.
Everything.
Alright,
Fine.
Ashliel. Something
Yes.
fucking snaps out and grabs you and fucking starts dragging you in. You did roll a natural 1 and
Okay.
it starts pulling you in. You're going to be taking bludgeoning damage from it trying to force you in. You are very big compared to its mouth, but it's still trying.
Can I throw a javelin and try to cut whatever got Ashliel?
I do my wing attack, just full on let loose everything.
You take 4d6 bludgeoning damage.
Can I
13 damage.
can I
Yeah,
run up and
everything's fine.
try and cut Ashliel free with my katana?
All right.
Oh, stop!
I'm gonna throw a javelin to try to get Ashliel out of
Swear
there.
to God.
Is that alright?
Yeah, you can go and try and save her.
Fuck it. Let's go. I am the one with
Nikki, can I
proficient
roll
in blind
perception to
fighting, so
see
I can
how
literally
far
try to
the,
do this.
plant has gotten Ashliel?
So hold on, I got an idea.
Like,
With
how
Yes,
close
oh
to
boy.
the Ashliel's mouth they are, and
I'm
if
just
they're
dragging
grabbable?
you guys to see her there.
okay, so let's see here.
Nikki,
Yes.
can I roll perception to see if I would be capable of grabbing Ashliel if I ran for it?
The damage I was already done.
Both.
Alright, stop. Sorry,
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
as
Before
I'm
Morthakh gets to you,
as I'm the one that's being swallowed. Can I do something?
we're gonna go like
Not.
roll initiative.
All right.
Who?
Okay.
We're gonna,
Everybody.
We're gonna add. We're gonna throw something on here,
Nat 20.
and we're gonna call it
God damn it,
something
Frost.
dumb.
Fuck, this new layout is weird.
Dude, I rolled a nat 20 and I still failed.
'Cause I'm better than you.
Shut up.
Initiative. That's inspiration.
I'm not seeing initiative.
Just the closest 3 people is all I need.
Where'd you get initiative?
Oh, it's above where your modifier next to your AC is.
Modifier next to my AC.
Alright,
Oh,
okay.
well, okay, that works.
Oh no, roll. You roll.
I'm just trying to figure this out. That's
and
it. Okay.
Your initiative is next to your strength. It's called
It's
any.
Oh, okay.
Also, in the hotbar at the top, it's under.
That works better
utility as
than
well.
nothing.
All right. Hey, Frost, go ahead.
Jesus
You are
fuck.
currently restrained
Alright.
by this
So-
creature, and it's pulling you closer in. So we're gonna use this initiative for this part. So,
So,
Frost, it is your turn.
is Ashliel
Rolled high
grabbable?
enough in the initiative.
Is Ashliel grabbable?
Is Ashliel grabbable? Grabbable? Yes, she is. But she is also
So-
being like pulled and dragged into a mouth.
So if I run up, I can grab onto Ashliel and cast the dimensional door, right?
No, don't do that. Don't waste a spell slot.
Okay, look! Stop! That, like, you're
I
blocking easy solutions to this issue.
Okay.
I have 0 combat skill. 0.
Yes.
Not everything needs to be solved your way. Just let.
Right.
It's actually quite easy. Let him do the dimensional
So-
door.
You want to use dimensional door? That is fine.
It
Do
is
that,
a
or
question.
you can do that. Another thing you can do is you can get close and try to loosen the grip it has on her, and you both can fly out.
Okay. Sorry. Can I just ask something?
Yep.
Which of the plants are the mines and which are just normal trees?
All
I'm
the
still
purple-
confused by that.
All the purple ones are the dangerous ones.
Anything with purple.
So-
So I could go to there and then from there to like that.
Yes.
It seems to have a radius because I think I was like, it might have a 20-foot radius.
This is why I would be proficient at it, because I have blind fighting skills.
You're not going into it blind.
No, what I mean is I can fight without even needing to see.
Yeah.
So if I send, I can
you-
basically have a 10 feet radius of sense.
Yeah, but the thing is, Morthakh, you are restrained when you are inside this plant. It doesn't matter. Frost, just do what you want to do.
Anyway, I'm just gonna
Yes.
walk up, pull out my dagger, and try and cut Ashliel, some of the vines off of Ashliel.
All right. 12 is good enough. These creatures are not super duper. They don't have extremely high AC. And plus it has someone grappling, or it grappling something, so it's even easier. So, you manage to stab into it. It goes like this. And spits Ashliel out.
And get the fuck back.
And the creature seems to be it's still making soft like
Would have just been easier to use Scorching Rays, but, you know,
all right,
everyone had to fucking argue that.
all good. All right,
It...
Damn.
crits their healing. All right,
There.
Back up to full. Alright, okay.
welcome
Um,
back. Evlo, what was your path you took there? Sorry, I wasn't being able to see.
I was up here. I went from this tree, like that, like that, like that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is it the trees? Oh. Okay.
Just
I don't even. Sorry, where's the cave entrance? I assume that's.
Right
I don't know how to
here.
point. That's this.
yeah, there.
X is your
Oh,
pointer.
there.
So
Okay.
holding,
It's gonna-
yeah, press and hold X,
Oh,
How
here.
how-
Okay.
and then
how tall are all the plants in total? Like
they're,
what?
these ones. Okay, these ones spread their legs across the ground, and they have a certain radius they can reach.
I'm gonna fly up like 60 feet
On Evlo.
and then just fly across.
Oh.
Wait,
just-
wait. There's these.
I flew up 60 feet. I assume
Would you like me
I'll
to
try
pick you
to
up and
fly
up?
as high as I can to avoid all the plants. I don't want to deal with any of them.
Hold it, Evlo.
Yeah,
Just stay right
okay.
here.
So, remind me, why did you stop us from just clearing the fucking path to begin with?
No, I think we have to
Because
go
it's
back.
wild magic
I
that's
could-
viewed in
I
the
was just gonna
trees. We
grab you
said
and fly
this.
us up.
Okay, Scorching Rays on a small number of them in the middle of the fucking path.
Man,
It would
Right.
still have the chance. We don't know what these plants can do. It is a thing of mystery. It could cause potential backlash on us. We didn't want that to happen, so we avoided it by going through a certain path. Me
remember what
losing
happened with
fear-
Arroyo?
I healed myself. I got myself into it. I messed up. All right. But I don't think we should have.
Except it could have been fucking avoided. That is the
Why are
issue
we-
here.
Why are we?
Because
Like,
there's-
Hey, it's their character. They can do.
Yes, but I had Jonty's agreement. You didn't even let me explain to Jonty what I wanted him to do, and you immediately fucking shut it down.
Yeah.
It's because there was a potential of
Hey,
bad.
enough,
You don't fucking...
guys. That's enough.
Please-
It's all good. You guys
Please
are
stop.
through the brambles and into the cave you go. Oi. All right.
Take a minute, guys, because I gotta take care of garbage.
All right. Whoosh. And hopefully it works. So you guys will have limited vision here. If
Let's see.
you do
Yep.
not have dark vision, you're gonna be pretty blind in here, so light the torch. But I will have you stop at certain
Let's
points.
Stop. Can we stop? Oh, don't.
Right. As you get to here, make me a perception check.
As we get to where I am, or
Yep.
Perceptione.
Fucking perception check.
I think the dice textures are wrong, because that was a nat 20 and it gave me the nat 1 texture.
Oh well.
It gave you the oof.
Yeah, that's supposed to be nat 1, but the roll was a nat 20.
Might want to reconfigure your setting. It might have just fucked up. But it's all good, all good, all good. So, as you guys move forward, I will now change the ambience. So, you guys are now inside of a very... Okay. Evlo. Frost. Fizzle. Ashliel. Morthakh.
Oh no.
You four feel like some type of force is like consistently pressing against you. The feeling of magic in this area is like crazy.
Can I roll? Sorry.
I'll have those that can feel the magic roll Arcana. Those that are like natural, like people who are natural casters, basically, they're somewhat natural casters.
Hey, 15. I rolled a 14. Oh my lord, Evlo.
All right. Fizzle,
It wasn't
Frost,
even a crit too.
Fizzle, Frost, and Evlo.
Fuck, was it close?
You three, whatever happened in the Crystal Forest, the magic and everything, it seems to have just accumulated into this cave. It feels like vibrant, like it's vibrating, like constantly like reverberating through the walls and floor and everything, and it's super intense, especially to like Fizzle. Way more Fizzle than everyone else, but everyone else can also feel it too. It's just not as harsh as Fizzle would be feeling it as.
Fizzle is grabbing
That's-
his
Yoto's mask is like brighter.
Is it burning?
It doesn't hurt. Your mask is just very bright.
Would me and Ashliel's mask be brighter then as well, or just his?
Because
Just
his,
Mine is the one that got infused with magic when I exploded the ravine, remember?
Right.
So,
Yeah, I
can
wasn't there for when you guys exploded. That was the one
Uh,
session I missed.
Can we use Yoto's
Yeah, and you
mask
missed
as a
like the
flashlight?
second coolest fucking explosion.
so
Yeah,
Fizzle,
I'm
though,
very sad about it.
Fizzle, this place feels like it's like almost crushing. It's so much magic all at once, and it's every once in a while you feel like you can actually see the magic almost. Fizzle, while in this area, your magic, your wild magic has a increased chance of activating.
Oh boy, let's fucking go!
It increases by 10%.
Let's go!
God, you're
So
fucking
what?
insane.
You had us roll the perception checks.
Yes, I'm getting to that in a second.
I have a question.
For the rest of you spellcasters, you guys have a 10% chance of creating wild magic.
Oh,
Oh
even
yeah.
the bar, even
This
the bar
cave
had
is
to.
very
And
dangerous.
If you hit either a 1 or...
Wait,
Anything below, yeah, if
question.
you roll a 10 or lower on a D100, then you activate your
Yeah, so-
activate a wild magic effect.
the bar.
So
had the
what
chance
about
to
my
roll a wild
axe?
magic too?
Which is
It's only if you
also-
cast magic.
Yeah, but the axe is also infused. Like,
Uh,
the last time I
okay.
critted someone, they exploded with
Sweet.
magic.
Sweetie, magic items do not count towards magic that is casted. It is completely different things. I do get it. I do understand your concern with the magic item, but magic items don't get affected by this. It's only when you like cast magic that's the specific thing I'm going for this.
Think of it as like spellcasters weave like strands of magic to cast the spell, but magic weapons have like a
have hard
web.
paths.
They have a web of magic surrounded by them that aids the weapon in like hitting hard or like protecting it from or giving it a magical bonus.
With
Turning
your
someone into goo.
with your perception, with your perception checks, you guys see 3 openings. So you see an opening here that looks like it leads into somewhere. You see an opening here that looks like it has a little bit of webbing in it. And you see an entrance here that has very dim light coming deep. Looks like it's like trails off into deeper light coming off that way.
Watch me firing.
I
Let me
have
lead the way because I am the one with superior dark vision.
I think Evlo and no, Evlo.
Oh, yeah. Frost
Edge
does
off.
as well.
Fizzle.
Fizzle will be the. Fizzle actually has.
you said this one is covered in webbing.
Fizzle actually has dark vision.
Because of the goggles I gave him.
Well,
What about
No.
Arroyo?
No, I
Oh, he
think
got
his
dark
eye
vision
has
from,
been replaced. Remember?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
eye
Oh
was
yeah. What about Arroyo?
Arroyo has dark.
No, okay, so we're all we don't need.
Arroyo is
torches.
an amphibioid. They can live in dank, deep caves in the water and stuff. They don't mind the darkness.
So
Also-
you said...
There's a
Sorry.
there's a pathway down this way. And a pathway
Yeah, you said it was
upwards.
covered in this one here
Middle
was
has
covered in
webbing,
webbing.
Bottom has
Yeah,
a shine of
The
light.
one down this way, you see webbing a little bit.
Can I do a nature check to see if this webbing is familiar?
It would be Frost can see it and Morthakh can see the webbing from where they currently are sitting. You also see soft ambient light coming from this direction.
Yeah, I choose that this way, the south way, this way.
I say we follow the light.
All right,
Well,
go ahead and head southward.
Just let these two take point.
I'm gonna wait before.
Hold it.
Guys, please slow down. I'm gonna, as we kind of go a bit further in, and kind of cut down the webbing. I'm gonna.
No, there's no
We're
webbing.
We're not
No,
going to
I-
the wedding.
I
We're going to
thought,
the light one.
yeah, I thought Nikki said there was webbing down here.
Not this way.
No, not
the other way.
south way.
Hold it.
The one that further
Barricades.
that way.
Barricades.
Nikki, or not Nikki. Yeah, I was gonna say DP.
GP and
Jonty.
Fizzle.
Alright, if you can drag me, I'm doing stuff.
Oh, fuck. I don't think we're the only ones been here, guys.
I
got eyes on the dead
I
body.
would give it
Stop. Yeah, back here. Okay, as you get here, make me perception checks now.
Oh, man.
Okay. Let me move.
Right here.
Right here.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
That works. 14's good.
Yeah, everybody has dark
15.
vision. Your whole team has dark vision. You're good. The
That's
only
good.
person who didn't was Fizzle, but Fizzle got his eyes checked.
Well, I mean, how many of them have superior? Because I know
You
normal
have
dark vision gives him
superior
60.
and-
I have 120.
You and Frost have it.
Superior.
Yeah, only you two.
All
Can
right.
I roll a perception check from back here?
You ain't
It'll be a
seeing
lot
shit.
harder to see from that angle.
I'll roll with disadvantage.
How the
22.
fuck?
Do you like how this cave is? I actually do this.
Oh, I do see that ambient light.
So if you can see the ambient light a little bit, yeah, then yeah, that's fine. All of you percepties.
Yep.
15.
Fizzle a little bit, but with your collective, you guys see ambient light in the distance, and you also see blood, a lot of blood. And then you also see maybe other things. You're not sure. You would perhaps probably have to further close in. As you move closer,
Slow down.
as you get to here, I will
Check
just...
for traps.
No. As you get to here, you notice on the palisades, there's like deep holes in some of the parts, as well as something is sticking to it. Something. I don't know. Well, on like parts of it and stuff. Make me a investigation or
That's what I was
nature
just about to
check.
ask.
I'll do nature. Cause I'm in tune with
Damn it.
nature. Nature.
Might as well just do a nature check.
Why
Can
are
you
we doing
please-
nature checks? She only
there's
says
so many
investigation.
palisades.
Ashliel, you're so far away.
Neither
It would be a
one
lot harder
investigation.
to. You have to be like up there to investigate.
Well, I'm like I was trying to make sure that
Yeah,
you don't forget.
I'm telling
to
you to make
move.
the check. You have to be up here.
Yeah.
All right. With
I'll move it.
investigation, Frost and Ashliel, as you guys are investigating this, as well as Yoto. Yoto, can you roll again for a second? Because you are native to this plane. You might actually find what this is. That's a little better. Okay, so with 14s and 15s, these look like fang marks and a little bit of webbing.
Yeah.
Haters.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Yep, you can move forward now.
Alright. Okay. Before we continue, can we please check for traps?
They're
Can we?
dead.
That doesn't matter.
We don't. It's fine.
And then they explode.
Well, I'd
need.
rather explode than deal with the
Dude, people
fucking
are cruel.
obvious
We've
spider.
had booby trap bodies before you
I'm gonna start checking bodies, going from this one to this one,
I got
making
this
my
one,
way
so
around.
I got this one, Soviet.
Fizzle's just gonna be like
I'm
in the corner, stressing a little bit at that feeling, still grasping at his beak and like out of stress, and just kind of like giving it a firm.
Evlo is gonna stay behind the palisades and watch where we came in from.
Yeah, I was
I'm
gonna say that.
I'm watching with Evlo. Can Arroyo come in?
All right. So yeah, everyone can come in. Right. As you get in here, the bodies are like, some of the bodies are like torn apart. Some of them just have like massive like puncture holes through them. Some of them, there's a lot of like strange webbing around, and it's a mess. It is blood splatter everywhere. These things were attacked while they were probably sleeping.
As I would probably have encountered maybe some Obsidian members, can I probably, would I recognize the highest ranking officer, like within this group?
All of these folk look like low rank. Just mostly like
They're soldiers.
they're basically foot soldiers.
Can I roll a
their
perception
armor
check
is their armor is of old, like very old, like before your time as a soldier, way before your time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like,
Like
Oh,
this is armor
uh-huh.
from before the Crystal War, like way before the Crystal Wars.
Okay. Yeah. Can I roll a perception or investigation check?
Okay, actually,
Or cat.
you wouldn't have seen this during your time, like wartime, like when you went to like war and everything. You would have seen this in your younger days. These are like that's what kind of soldiers these guys are from your like young
Question.
days.
Would I have been? We haven't really talked about this. Are the Asvarians like? Are they like accelerated aging? Like, how do they get to their age? Or were they raised 20 years before and then after 20 years sent off to war? Like, that's how.
The first after the first Asvarian, as well as the first group were hyper created, but after the first group, they were aged normally, hence
Okay.
and also they were able to, during the wartime or during when they were creating everything, also have their own children along that. So you could have been any one of those. Like you could have been the next part of the members, or one of the first generation, or you could have been one that was born from Asvarian parents.
I personally think probably Ashliel would. I kind of had this idea too that Ashliel would probably be a first gen type of person, so like hyper grown.
Hyper grown? Very well.
Alright.
So she's
Is it cool if I roll a perception check?
You can make an investigation, a perception, or a history.
Alright, I will do perception. 25. I am going off. Oh my lord. Yeah, I'll kind of just take a glance over all of these and then search the closest one to me.
So you aren't touching them at the moment. So you're just looking. Their armor is very old, but it seems well taken care of. They are all low-ranking, like private, corporal, stuff like that. They aren't like super high-ranking officials.
How old are these bodies?
These bodies look like you finally you would have to do a medicine check to see how old these bodies are.
I'm fine with rolling that.
Just let me finish.
Okay,
They do
sorry.
have holes inside them. The armor, parts of it looks a bit rusted from you just inspecting on some of them look a bit rusted. So from the armor perspective, they may have been here a while.
Yeah, but how is that fire still burning? Alright, I'm gonna roll that
how is
medicine
that
check.
fire still burning? What a great question.
I'm gonna roll that medicine check. Oh god.
Upon closer inspection with the medicine check, you're confused. Their bodies are well preserved, but you do see minor indications that they're starting to decompose, but barely. There's not like any proper indications. But from your perspective of the armor and stuff, because the armor is rusting and stuff, and that takes a while sometimes, especially where they're located. You're like, the only thing that would have rusted it would be blood, their own blood. So how long have they been there?
Can I do a medicine check? Or no? Nikki? Hello? Can people hear me?
We can hear you.
Nothing was said, so I was...
Yeah, sorry. I'm just kind of trying to process. I think Nikki said go ahead. I may be wrong.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Nikki, you know what time it is.
Just a moment.
Please. Oh, no, I got this.
That looked like
I was also gonna ask Morthakh
So
if
are you
he
in
can.
I just was gonna quickly do something. You don't see anything different than what Ashliel
Yeah.
does. You do notice she does point out that the armor is rusted, and she can't really see any signs of like decomposition, but you at the same time also do not see too much. Yoto, you did an investigation on the Obsidian member, yes?
Yes.
You've dealt with these people in this armor before. What do you exactly are you investigating exactly?
I'm trying to see what they have.
Oh, what do they have on them? They have They have a mixture of rusted scimitars and long swords and other things like that. Not so much, nothing super fancy. These seems like mostly foot soldiers, but yeah. But they are dead, very dead, with holes and other things.
All right, Nikki. It's time. Frost is gonna touch the armor of one of the dead guard that they're standing next to and cast Read Object.
I
DP,
was.
just send me your question over to fucking thing because I don't think we're ever gonna get the chance to.
Oh, I was just gonna ask Morthakh, do you think you can see if any of the armor is usable?
So, it has massive punctured holes through like the armor. These guys are wearing like a mixture of like plate and breastplates and other types of like various armors. It is destroyed. Some of them, their weapons are actually destroyed as well. Okay, you read object on his armor, correct?
If we can scavenge some of that armor.
All right.
This armor is rusted to hell.
Frost goes into a almost catatonic state as he just stares off into the distance as he's touching the guy's armor. Frost, this is what you see. We're gonna bring you over here for a moment, so you can actually see what I'm pointing at. You see, as you're over here, you see things crawling on the like shadows, and you see this guard standing here and here, and they are like, what are those? And they see like weird things off in the distance. It's so hard to see for them. You can see it clearly. You see spiders crawling large, like almost like up to your chest in height almost. And you see them like slowly like moving, getting close, but not close enough for them to fully see it. They kind of see shapes, but you're like, what the fuck? Later on, they all go to bed. You see the guy go to sleep, and then you hear the sounds of and sounds and creatures, and then you hear the sound of the sound of something piercing through flesh and ripping and tearing, and then the guy's eyes awaken, and you see him at his last moments as he's pierced through the chest by gigantic pincers.
Fangs. Actually, do spiders have fangs?
Yes.
Yes. That's how they administer their venom.
You snap back, almost terrified, as you like almost feel like you just felt yourself get hurt, and you like touch your own body, and you're like, oh, I'm fine. But that was freaky. The spiders you saw were like these massive creatures, but they were massive and almost the size of almost as tall as you. You didn't see anything else. It was a little strange as they didn't really glow, but they were not normal-sized spiders that you've ever seen, at least.
Cowboys are the people that something new comes out, like the 3080 or the
Right.
3070, and then immediately
Yoto,
fly up and
with your investigation roll, you investigate this soldier a lot better, and
in most places it is.
this one specifically
It's very
has
Canada.
a scroll on him.
Scalping? Yeah. Depending
Do
on
you
what
take
it is,
it?
you can't. It is.
It has a little bit of blood on it, so it may be a little bit
Yes,
harder to
but I mean, we're here to locate something, so I assume that this would be relevant to that fact.
Right. So, you unravel this scroll, and it has a lot of blood on it. It's gonna be really hard. You get this much of this. You get
That's just me searching the body for anything useful.
you get this much out of the letter. Found out. Need to leave. Magic swords. Danger. Orders from.
I wonder who this is for.
Sorry. For a moment.
Sorry for the distractions.
No problem. No problem. Orders from Tenebris. And that's like.
To neighbors.
So, Evlo, you search this man's body. He doesn't really have much on him. His broken armor, slightly busted weapon. Not really much on him.
I remember that name, to neighbors. Neighbors.
You should remember that name.
Yes, I'm looking through my notes. Give me a moment.
Why am I feeling like
This
an
is the stupidest fucking helmets I've ever seen. Like, where the fuck is the viewport for that visor? How the fuck are you supposed to see out the front of that?
Who fucking knows?
Look what I posted.
Shut up, it's fantasy.
Look. Look, I just want to find what's here.
They can see through these magic little. Their eyes are like magic, and they can see through the other side of the helmet.
I was gonna say, I was
Putting
gonna
on the
They're all
helmet.
blind, and they use blind sight. There you go.
No,
No.
I got one. But you go first.
Go.
I was
go.
gonna say that frickin' from the looks of it, it has beetle eyes on the front.
So what I was gonna say is that upon putting on the helmet, it toggles third-person mode.
Oh yeah. Hey Nicky, I need to roll my D100, don't I?
Yes, you do, because you have casted magic.
Can
What?
Can I roll a history check for Tenebris? Because I know that he was on the Obsidian
You're
Assembly.
fine. Nothing
He-
happens.
He had something to do with making the Asvarians, but I don't remember exactly what he did. Can I roll a history check with advantage?
Tenebris is a she.
Or
And just
she
roll
did.
me intelligence.
Alright. Dang.
It just rolls straight intelligence.
Oof.
Good
11.
enough. 10 or above, and you'll remember. I will give you this one for you. Tenebris was the lead. Was Legarel's supervisor, and he mentioned it during his call with you, or your sending messages, right? So, with those sending messages and everything, those you will remember who Tenebris is. She is the current de facto leader of the Obsidian Assembly.
Oh, you don't need to go into anything. I went into the hangar that you came out of.
You ready to move?
Give me a moment. You see that Ashliel kind of like scribbling notes. No. I'm gonna do
Sorry, did
a
I find anything useful or no? Off the
No.
bodies near me?
Nah.
No? No?
There's
Nothing off
it-
of these 3 bodies?
Well,
Fuck.
unless you want to click their, the non-broken weapons that they have, but other than that, they have like their armor is destroyed, their weapon, some of them, their weapons are destroyed, but not by much. There's not really much to salvage.
Well, worth a shot.
Can I do kind of a general overlook on all of these guys? Check
Actually,
for
sorry,
papers, that type of thing.
I would like to take their weapons that aren't broken.
Yoto has found you don't find anything of noteworthy here anymore.
Alrighty. Okay.
Get moving.
Don't go too far ahead of us.
Yes.
We have 2 more sections of cave.
Let's hold up. We are in no rush.
I am.
No, you're not.
I am, because I know
Please do
exactly what we're
not.
finding here.
You don't know where it is, and you
I
might
do.
be.
Shut up, Nick.
Well, I
the
do
fuck?
know exactly
Shut
what
up.
we're looking for.
What the hell?
How about
I
you
don't give a
stop
fuck.
arguing and just stick fucking close to each other, like I said?
Yes. What are you doing?
Sorry.
Alright, I'll bring you there.
I was writing notes.
Oh
sorry.
yeah, no problem.
I will not
You made it
fucking
here.
save you if you rush ahead.
Alright.
I've been trying to stress that. I want us to slow down and
Yes.
move
Fast
us.
up.
Alright, slow down.
That's the path
I'll move you guys
forward.
as a group so you guys can like
Okay.
so just point in the direction you guys are. So over here where I'm pointing, this direction, there is webs like from like stretching from side to side all across, going all the way down, like a fucking tunnel of webs.
Okay, so that's the nest. Would anyone be opposed if we lit it on fire?
So up here, there is nothing. There is no webs or anything, but it. Yeah, you guys won't be able to see it.
All right.
Like,
Before we continue, we should determine. Can we determine marching order before you continue, Yoto?
It's.
I mean, I was just gonna, throw a torch into the tunnel of fire, into the tunnel of webs, because that's gonna do. It's most likely going to do one of 2 things. It's gonna A, burn out the webs, or B, burn out the spiders.
I think.
Or C,
okay,
piss them
Yoto.
off.
Yes.
Or C, piss them off. I love that somebody
Yoto.
actually thought that too.
Yoto. How about we clear above us first, so because if there's a second entrance, we're forcing them out above us where we're not prepared for.
I
I
mean,
agree with.
that. It's not really how
second
these
Yoto.
kinds of spiders work, but okay.
I second Yoto.
I mean,
Like,
if
typically, if you
we're-
have a burrowing spider, they don't make multiple entrances into their nest.
Here's my opinion of the situation. I would very much love to burn them.
yes,
That
I
being
agree.
said,
Why not just?
we run the chance of pissing them off instead of actually doing a lot of damage to them. And 2, how long will we have before the smoke ends up filling this cave?
It's just loading up.
I
and
say
smoking
we.
us out?
I say we. Search up the top. We're in no rush. We just. The only threat that we seem to perceive is coming from this webbed area. We can set up a trap after we search the up top and just.
Okay, but
It will-
the longer we do not deal with the obvious problem, the more chances it has of doing to us what it did to the other group. Like, notice how they weren't close to the nest, and then they got fucking murked because they didn't deal with the problem.
They were also making noise.
I'm gonna give you a hint that I did mention during Frost's little vision. Notice what time they striked.
When they went to sleep.
Yeah, everybody was asleep. They're not powerful enough to do one-on-one combat.
It is currently
Yeah.
early, almost midday.
Yeah.
They're nocturnal.
So, I think we should wait. I totally agree that we should burn them out. I don't think we should do it just now. I think we should put it off. I'm sorry that, like, I've been going against you this whole session, Yoto. Continue.
I mean, you're not saying you don't want to do it. You're saying you don't want to do it at this very second because you don't know what else is in here, right?
Yeah. There is a potential for a bigger problem to show up, and then it just cascades into it's a snowball effect, which could cause a TPK. That's why I want to search up
North first.
Yes. I'm not disagreeing with you that we should burn it. I'm saying we should put it off for now.
You wish to assess the threat before committing action.
Yes. I'm sorry that I've gone against you this whole episode, Yoto. Please forgive me.
Plus,
Yoto, just in case they do come out, because it is a cave and it is dark,
Why don't we just do both?
I will put
Compromise in here.
I will put Faithful Hound.
That's a good idea.
Actually, where's it?
And never split the party, Morthakh.
I said a compromise. If you would fucking listen.
yeah,
Alright.
Yeah, I'll put it right here on this tile.
We do both at the same time. So
That's
while we're
playing
waiting,
a
while we're
party.
fucking exploring up here, we light the cobwebs on fire while we're exploring up here. 2 birds, 1 stone.
but
You can
again,
wait out the fire when it's
don't-
burning.
but again, like I pointed out, there's still the risk that fire just pisses the spiders off rather than actually
For
helping
all
us.
we know, they could just run outside to get away from the
Where do you
fire.
want it?
Yeah. Yes, right there. Because then that 30-foot range covers.
But it also splits the party, which
There,
I didn't say split the
guys,
party.
All right.
okay, I have just
So-
put Faithful Hound there. If something goes in there that doesn't know the password, which I honestly can't remember what it was from last session, so the new password is Save All People, then it will start barking at me, and I know something's coming from there.
any spaces, uppercase, lowercase.
No, just save all people.
I was being funny. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. It's there. We don't have to worry about that now. We can go search north. If something's coming from there, we'll at least have some forewarning.
I think that's a great idea.
We also do have 3 people that can go invisible, and one of them who is extremely good at stealth. So we have at least a scout for later that can tell us just how bad the situation is.
Okay. So with marching order, I think Morthakh should go first because he has the superior dark vision. Then I think
Yoto.
Yoto, Frost, I'll take the back. Fizzle, Evlo will be in the middle with Arroyo.
Put Frost in the back. He has superior dark vision.
Does he?
All right. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Where's
I'll
Arroyo
be-
going? So
Arroyo is going to be in the middle. Frost
I
is
will-
going to be with me in the back. Let's double stack it. So Yoto and Morthakh, double shoulder to shoulder, and then this is good. I think, in my
Alright.
opinion.
Right. So you have
So
a
let's
hellhound.
go.
So by the way, this hellhound will bark. I will. The only person who hears the bark is Evlo, but he will be notified if anything comes close to it. And if anything just passes over it, it gets to attack them.
I had no missiles left.
Let's go, boys. I think I'm glad that we compromised on it. thank you for compromising Yoto and Morthakh.
Right. As you guys are reaching forward, in about here, you see what looks like it lips into more cave here, and you see further upwards somewhere another cave, and then you see ambient light. And make me perception checks right now.
Everyone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Why? You have 13
Oh, thank God.
I evaded like
Nice.
9 misses without counter.
Oof, 13. Okay.
Fucking
so
Frost is on high alert today.
Oh,
Yoto.
I'm pulling it up right now. Sorry. Perception normal
Okay, Royal.
5. Yeah, I didn't see shit.
Fizzle. Evlo. Ashliel. Frost.
hey,
Right, okay.
Jonty. Perception.
I think, did Jonty step away?
Alright.
No, Jonty's here. God.
I'm always here. Just kind of there.
Why
Good,
you
we need-
always lie? Just
Pop.
kidding.
We need those scorching rays prepared.
All right. Frost and Fizzle, with your sharpest of ears, you guys can hear talking coming from the direction inwards of this. It is distant enough that you don't think they hear you at the moment, but you believe if you are not careful, they may, or it sounds close enough that they may see you, and you're not sure how deep the cavern here is.
Can I
Stealth.
sneak? Can I
Mm,
sneak?
yeah.
and go check?
Will
Or-
you tell the party before you go?
I can cast invisibility on myself and go for it.
Morthakh, Arroyo, Morthakh and Arroyo, you guys can just, well, Arroyo's the little NPC, but Morthakh and him can kind of hear it. It's a lot harder, but there is ambient light coming from here and voices.
Ah, God. Right, there's here. Fuck.
Let's
And-
handle the issue.
Well, we don't know what's there yet, so it'd be better to sneak and check
So-
first.
Before
Are
you
you
get to
sneaking,
this,
Yoto?
would you like to sneak?
My armor is medium. That does not grant disadvantage, correct?
Currently,
Yes.
the current the one that you're using currently, yes, you are correct.
I have the stealth.
Does
one
or
against
does
me,
not?
right?
Does not, because it's similar to breastplate.
My shinobi armor gives me advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sweet. All right, Frost is 23. I am gonna just peek my head around and take a look. Oh, great.
They're alive.
It's more of them.
Are they dead or alive?
Well, considering they're talking, you tell me.
Okay, well, there have been demons that can play off fucking people.
Wait a minute, I have an idea.
Wait,
We have an
do I-
Asvarian.
I don't have
and she's
reliable
not
talent
where-
yet.
We have an Asvarian, and as of right now, she's not in the Order uniform,
Yeah.
and she's not wearing her mask. You want to debate these guys?
I'm down, but I have really bad charisma.
Wait,
Okay.
Wait. I can do my freaking spell on Ashliel that gives him bonus proficiency to what I have.
Alright.
shouldn't it-
What?
I could do
Let's
I could do something.
pause for a second and back up.
I have twist fate.
Hold up. Okay. So the plan is for me to go in acting as kind of obsidian assembly type of person, go in kind of what's the plan then? Trick them? What do I do?
So you know, because we found the scroll, who sent them here. So you can easily convince them that you are who you say you are. Also, the ideal plan would be to draw them from here out here, where we can ambush.
You can also
Alright.
bring up the spider bodies and the bodies of the guys that were attacked by the spiders in the south.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, yeah, I'm using Twist Fate on Ashliel.
Okay. Is everybody fine with this? Morthakh, I heard that had a question or something.
Never mind. I'm not even gonna go into it.
Alright, okay.
What is your...
Yeah, we should hear it. What is your problem?
I don't know why we're sneaking. We
Because
never snuck
There are
before. We
We're-
can just-
fucking spiders, Morthakh! Do you want to get their
Okay.
attention?
No,
Okay.
there's.
Okay.
Calm down.
Shut up. Why are we yelling?
The spiders are really far away from you. They would not be able to hear you from this distance.
But
There's the people in the room next to us.
There is people in the room next to you. That is
So,
why they're
we have fought eldritch horrors and all that jazz. Let's just fucking go in.
Okay.
Well, Nick, first strike
Nick.
advantage still stands.
Yeah, Okay, Nick, unlike most of the fights we have ever been in, we have the unique situation where we can have immediate advantage out of the gate by setting up an ambush.
yes, I can drag
Like,
them out,
It,
and then
if,
it can. It's like a knife to the back. It's gonna be easy and quick, but if I bring them out, because they'll be out in the open. But if we have to go in, it'll be a choke point. It'll be a struggle. It'll be a slog. The plan is I'll bring
Let's
them
get this
out.
over with.
All right.
like, Morthakh, if you're here, we have Arroyo back here where he has not only his stealth, but range advantage. And then spread everyone else in this cone with the 2 damage dealers here and 1 behind them. We can end this a lot easier.
I'm gonna have. Can I have my rifle at the ready to maybe get advantage on first shot?
All right, you are preparing to fire upon ambush time. Okay.
Question
So
before
Please
we
work.
continue.
before you guys continue, I also have some other stuff to clarify. Okay, Nick, they're preparing for ambush, meaning you guys are going to be able to do a massive amount of damage before they even have a chance to even beat the shit out of you.
Realize what's happening.
I understand.
Second of all, Ashliel, you're not very charismatic. No offense.
I get that. Don't insult
You're
me.
going to have to roll persuasion.
Do we want the little kobold to come along? That's
All right,
a
hold on.
silver-tongued devil.
I'm just adding things. So, Frost, you can do that. So you're twisting fate for Ashliel, right?
Yeah, giving them my proficiencies and bonuses.
So that is a +4 to your -1. So now you have +3 to your persuasion.
Another thing I wanted to say is, because if Yoto gives me that letter, can I also use that to advantage in my deception check?
For deception, for the deception part, yes.
Alrighty. Okay.
Hey.
Alright. One thing I did want to say is before we continue, do the people that want to go invisible check out the areas to the northeast and northwest before we continue?
I think we should do this fight first, personally, but it's up to
Yeah,
them.
it would
Yeah,
be
let's-
easier to
let's-
snuff
let's
this
kill
out.
them.
Okay. Alright. Okay.
All right.
I will.
While Ashliel is prepared to do what she needs to distract these guys, I need to know what you guys are going to do when they come out and do and if it happens. I just need to know what you're doing. That way, I am ready for.
As I said before, my recommendation would be for us to set up a cone. Have Arroyo back here, where he has not only his stealth, but range advantage. Have Morthakh here out of sight, ready. I'm standing here, and then we spread the other 3 along this.
Okay, I'm ready with my
Cone.
rifle
Well,
aiming
because
this way.
Morthakh is not very stealthy, as you know, he's probably not going to move very far, but other than like semi-close to the entrance, correct?
I mean,
That
Morthakh
way-
also has invisibility. He
Would
can do that.
my
That
so
won't
heavy
help the
armor.
sound of his armor.
Fair point.
Okay.
He does have invisibility, but also
Yeah.
We should try.
his invisibility doesn't make his plate armor less
with
Noisy.
my
twangy.
14, with my 14 stealth, would I be able to get across this gap and out of sight?
I could just do this. Turn
Perhaps.
all y'all asses invisible, and we
I
could
wouldn't
just-
try it.
What allows us to all turn invisible? Morthakh?
Durgar magic.
Morthakh and Frost both have.
Yeah,
invisible
Morthakh actually
spell.
has like his Duragar ability allows him to turn invisible and also make him.
And not
sick.
only that, the higher the level I cast it, the more people I can turn invisible at one time.
Yeah.
I can turn your all dumbasses invisible.
I won't need it because I will be leading out the guys. Another idea I had is that we lead them out more, and then we lead them down to here, where then we can kind of pincer move them. But I do see what you mean, Yoto, with like the 2 big damage dealers right here and here, where you guys can just close off this exit right here, and then we just wail on them right here. It becomes a death zone. 1 second, I'll be right back. I may have to go eat, which sucks. Can we take like 10?
A couple minutes.
No,
like,
we can't.
I can because I need to pee.
Yeah.
It's 8:35. We've been at it 2 hours and a half.
So-
is what I mean.
Oh, okay. So do you guys want to like, okay. Before this whole thing starts, do you guys want to? You guys good for today?
I'm
Do you guys
good.
want to keep
I
going?
am.
I'm fine with
that.
either.
Well,
If we can
Ah.
get the battle
Fucking
going
matter.
fast, that's a good
this
idea. If we can't,
may be a
then-
long combat or it may be short combat, so that's. Plus, there's
Might
more of
wanna
this
save
to
it
explore.
for next time.
Alright. I leave that up to you. One moment. I will be right back.
Just honestly, I just want to call it.
My plan is just to cast Bane on all of them as soon as I see them anyway.
Alright, I'm back. I'm back. Okay, so, Ashliel, you have to go eat, right? Food?
Yeah, they
Alright.
did.
So that'll be like. Okay. So if you are going to move across this thing, I would have to ask you to roll stealth. If you're going to be crossing past this
I
mouth
did.
opening. And if you have.
But I was
Wait.
asked.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
I'm just going to be
okay.
rolling something.
Sorry, what if you just go like
Alright.
way
Yoto.
around?
You make it across. Without any. Yeah, you're fine. So just position yourselves, and we will continue.
Let's have some
this.
quick combat.
If you guys want to. Yeah.
I'll stay right here next to Morthakh.
Where's Fizzle?
Over here, next to Evlo, to the.
Okay.
It's hard to see, but
Yoto can't see him. He's like just out of Yoto's line of sight. I'll move him forward one square. There he is.
Okay. I was gonna say maybe have someone over here. That way there's not as big of a gap, because this kind of leaves the opportunity for them to try and run this way.
Oh, Fizzle, I need you to do a stealth check.
Could Fizzle not have made it by going over to Arroyo and then around? Like going this
Good
way?
enough.
15 flat.
Good enough.
If any of the guards heard us, Ashliel would
I
just
can't
have
wait for me to roll a stealth check natural 1. You trip over and all the alchemical bottles in your bag just shatter.
Oh,
What that
Oh,
mean? But that is funny.
Dude, if it's for comedic effect and like immediately fixed afterwards, just with no rhyme or explanation, it's funny as shit all the time.
Oh yeah. All right. So you guys are very ready for this ambush and ready to go at it. But we will continue this next week, as.
But the ambush was a tale for another time.
Basically,
And suddenly,
this
the
is
animator had a fatal heart attack and died.
what- I'll see you all
Mid-season.
next week.
Have a good one.
Future episodes
too.
were not as good as the
Yeah.
original.
But everyone have a good one. See ya.
Take care of my stream, and thank you all for joining me with this session. And I will see you all Saturday and Sunday for my next 2 sessions. Love you all. Take care. Bye.